What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Denali Huskies Dynasty here on College Football 26. As we're looking into our second season here with the Denali Huskies, I did some stuff off camera. I didn't want to bog it down with recruiting and everything. There's a couple of good prospects that we have on the board. We got a couple people who are top five, or not in our top five, but some of the people who. There's a couple players who want to be here, right? If we look at our team needs, I feel like I filled it out pretty well. It's a lot of, doing this and doing that. And actually, I'm going to, yeah. Looks like we may need a little bit more on the defensive line side of things, but I think we'll be okay starting out here with what we have. We'll see. But yeah, there's a couple of good players, but I mean we're out here trying to get 2 stars and stuff. That's just not going to work. So, but have some recruits on the board. We'll go over it in a little bit. The schedule. Let me see the schedule. I don't think we can. So. Here's the schedule. Starting out at a ranked opponent of Minnesota, Wake Forest, and then FCS. And then we start Sunbelt play. So Sunbelt play all the way down, and then we're going to play our rival Hawaii at the very end of the year here at Charles Sheldon Stadium. Who, if you don't know, Charles Sheldon was the guy who named Denali Mountain Mount McKinley, or Mount Denali. But yeah, cool little Easter egg there for you if you caught that. But let's go and take a look at the team. All right. At quarterback, we have the freshman Tyrese Holloway, who had a big offseason training boost and is looking like the starter for us. 87 throw power, 87 accuracy short. We're going to have a little bit of a problem with that, but I think we'll be okay at the end of the day. I don't think we're going to have a problem. I think he's going to play good for us. We still have David DeGraft, and we have the freshman down here, Davion Barnes, who I hope we don't have to put in the game. But we have a strong running back room with, again, Kevin Tyler and Malik Fairchild from last year. There's a freshman down here, and some of these other guys, I think we're redshirting. We're going to be hoping he can develop a little bit more. But, that is the running back room. The wide receivers don't look terrible, but it could be better. We're gonna have 2 freshmen probably playing a lot of snaps for us, unfortunately. But I may put in Trey and Bell, just because he has more speed, like an 80 overall or 80 speed receiver. That just is not gonna work out for us right now. So if I can get somebody in there who has a little bit more speed, that would be nice. And moving on to the tight end, we moved our freshman redshirt receiver, who's playing receiver for us, didn't play last year, but we moved him over to tight end, and he's coming out of here with 88 speed, 87 excel, 86 agility, 86 change of direction, and 45 strength with really good catching stats for a tight end. Now, his blocking is going to be where it's going to be unfortunate. Now, his pass blocking is surprisingly not half bad. His run blocking, not bad. We actually were able to upgrade him in the offseason. He actually gained a couple pounds and gained a lot of tight end, abilities. So that's good. Left tackle, we should be fine. The guards, we are pretty old, but we should be okay. The centers, we have a great center in Aaron Fenimore. And in the right guard, we have 82 overall right guard, DeMarcus Perkins. Now, this year in recruiting, I'm going to focus on getting some serious guard recruits, because after the guards we're going to have no one. But power rusher DeAndre Jones, the freshman right edge, Jimmy Penn, is also in here. So, DTs. We have the freshman down here, George Scroggins, the speed rusher, is going to be playing for us. And again, guys, we're going to be playing every snap this year, which is kind of crazy, but we're not going to be doing the moments like we did last year. We are going to be playing every snap. Our linebackers is where we struggle, and I think the only way to fix this problem is to go out in recruiting and fix it. Now, one of our best players on our team is a transfer, Colton Hood, who I got from McDonough, Georgia. He has 91 speed, 95 excel. Our top two corners are pretty meh. So I may even start this corner over this guy because, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna be in rough shape in the cornerback position. We gotta draft. We gotta not draft. We have to go out and get some good corners. Safety, we're gonna be in deep trouble here. But again, we'll be fine. We will be fine. I think I may put our place kicker, Matt Yeller, maybe our place kicker as well, because he's better than the other guy we have. I want somebody who actually has like speed, please. That would be nice. Who has the most speed on our team? Well, we're going to put him up here. I'll put Kevin Tyler in there. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we also are going to check out the auto sub deal. If I remember correctly. Oh, I don't have my halfbacks correct. Yeah, I want to keep them fresh. I want to keep the running backs fresh. When they hit 83, yeah, getting back to 90. Okay. That is good. I'm not going to redshirt anybody because we don't really have the players to redshirt. But we're going to jump in to the first game of the season here in Denali Huskies franchise Dynasty here. We should be just fine. We are going to be a 67 overall coming off of a 59 overall season last year. So, should be a lot better in that regard. Let me just make sure we have the time and everything set up right. We have 8-minute quarters, accelerated clock on to 20. I like that. We're going to put it down to 15. That seems like a good idea. All right. We're going to save recruiting for afterwards, but we're going to jump in here against Minnesota. And we are going to hopefully win our opening game here. We're going to come out with the away option pants. And we're going to come out with the State Pride helmets. You guys saw the State Pride helmets last year, so should be interesting here. As I don't know, I can't even hear the music. Oh, there we go. There's the audio. I had my headphones turned down. All right. We are away here in Minnesota. There's the Beaver. The Beaver? Look, this year I have no expectations. All I want to do is win the Sun Belt. Because if we continue to win the Sun Belt, again, like I said before, the Pac-12 almost let us in, but they want to see us really show the world that we can play good football and that we can be the staple of the Pac-12 and help rebuild that that conference. So we got to do our work here down in the trash conferences here first. So I don't see anything. Tried to get it to X, but I couldn't get there. Minnesota played very good defense on that play. We're just going to run the football and try and get something here. There goes Fairchild. Fairchild gets the first down. A very nice 15-yard gain, and we're going to go on some play action here. And there is our tight end here. And he's going to be wide open over the middle. Tried to juke, didn't work. That's okay. Tyrese Holloway starting off pretty good. You know, there was a lot of game left. But I like what I see so far. I'm going to throw that to our tight end. He's going to drop the football. That's okay. Now we do have a quarterback who can run the football a little bit. So I'm going to keep it here. And there goes Tyrese Holloway. Gets 13 on the carry. And we're moving the ball down the field. This is not something I thought we would do. I'm going to try and fix our protection. He can't hear what I have to say. We're going to throw that to X, who breaks a tackle. Mr. Black's going to break a tackle and score on the in route. The transfer wide receiver makes a play. Caleb Black. And our first drive against a ranked top 25 Minnesota looks to be awesome. It'll be nice to know that our offense is fixed, but we had a lot of struggles on defense last year, and if we can't get to the quarterback, it's going to be a very long season for us, especially in this game. And hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties like we did last year, or last season. I had a couple episodes that kind of got messed up, audio messed up, corrupted files. So I'm hoping that that does not happen again, but I apologize in advance if it does. Try and get there. Good tackle from 22 in the open field. I thought I had the visual on for the zones. It's going to be a check down here. Can we tackle the running back? And we do. It's going to be 3rd and 5. There should be no reason why we shouldn't blitz right here. Scroggins is going to get there. And we have blown coverage on the play due to our blitz. I won't blame the corners there on that one, but I just wanted to see if we could get there with our defensive line, which may be our weakest link behind the linebackers, of course. Our corners are good. Our corners are very nice, but when it comes to stopping the run, that may be our worst thing there. I don't know how I run past it like that. We're playing good defense here so far. We haven't allowed any breakaway crazy plays. I think this may be a screen. It may be. Oh, couldn't get back there. And I tried to truck the ref. See if they can defend this. Well, they're in 12-man personnel. That's a 13-man personnel. We don't need to be doing all that. Okay. That guy's slow as molasses, dude. Try to get a corner blitz here. This may go absolutely terribly wrong. It almost does. I was reading the run play there. And Deshaun Weeks is going to go out with an injury here in the first quarter. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a run play from Minnesota. They're going to get down to the 1-yard line. We'll put an ankle spat on our injured player there and try and get back out there. Get through. They jump into the end zone, touchdown, and tie the football game. That's okay. Try and block the extra point. We won't be able to. That's all right. Our defense played okay. I can already tell that this team's not going to be able to rush the passer as good as I thought we were. That's okay. We tried to get something there with the kick return, but couldn't find it. Look, guys, we have a good offensive line for our conference. I think we should be able to run the football. And we do. That's 2 rushes for over 10 yards with Malik Fairchild. We're going to try and do it again. We'll cut this one outside, cut it back inside, and I get sucked into an animation. That's all right. We know they're in the game. Try not to get upset about it. I like McCray. But I think Y may be getting open too. We're going to check that down to the running back, Malik Fairchild. Good throw from Tyrese Holloway. Just an easy rollout, check down. Nothing crazy, not forcing the football. Good play. That's from the end of the first quarter. We are all square. The fans are there. The fans are there. See if we can't do anything here on 1st and 10. I'm going to get that to our very fast freshman tight end. He makes the catch. Trying to run the football here. We're going to cut this one outside. And we're going to cut up field here. Kevin Tyler. We are running the football very well right now. We're going to try and get him with the RPO. Hopefully they're going to be looking in the backfield here before the run. And they won't be. We're trying to get outside with Fairchild. Couldn't. That's okay. We're going to give another opportunity here to the running backs with a little Texas route. And I think the tight end may be open here too. He's going to catch it and turn upfield. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Again, I think the middle of the field should be open here. A little half slide there for the line. And I need Gunnarsson or McCray. It's a dot from Holloway to McCray. And he's going to catch it for the first down. Trying to get him here with the RPO once again. I like Lanier here. That's going to be Fairchild. Touchdown. Denali Huskies marched down the field, answered the call. Or the howl. Bad joke. Not really, but kind of. Malik Fairchild has played very well today. Kicking has been good. Offense has been very just march down the field, play good football, don't do anything crazy. So, very proud of our team. So we had a very nice ending to our season last year. So we're trying to continue to use that momentum we had last year. Trying to make sure that nobody goes over the top here. Because we're going to be blitzing. And Mr. Hood is going to block it. Good deflection from Hood. We're going to press. Play cover 4 and press. See what happens. It's going to be a run up the middle. And we blast the running back with number 4. We're going to play cover 3 or cover 4 again. Press again. Get there. Good tackle. And that's where they're going to have to punt the football. We're going to get the ball here before halftime with a chance to go up by 14 here in Minnesota. Kevin Tyler. Ooh, gets a burst there. Could have broken that one. And somebody goes down with an injury. It looks like Jordan Underwood is going to go out with an injury. I'm going to try and get McCray in a corner. I'm going to try and get him to turn upfield. We're going to throw that to McCray, who's wide open, and a good catch and a good throw. And McCray already has 72 yards catching. We'll substitute him just to keep him fresh. It's going to be Hurt who breaks the tackle but gets popped. We're going to continue to just try and march down the field, get into field goal range, try and score a touchdown if we can. Tried to sneak through the blocks there. We did. And Kevin Tyler gets about 8 or 9 on the run. And our offensive line is just playing great. It's going to be the 2-minute warning here as we continue to march down the field with our offense. Trying to get a double post here. And that's our tight end, and we missed the throw. That's okay, though. That was our first really, bad miss. So we're going to try and get a read option here and see. I'm going to pull it. Now we get suplexed. That's all right. 3rd and 14. All we need to do is just don't take a sack. Somebody will get open here. We're going to throw that to McCray, who drops it. And DeMarcus Perkins is going to go down with an injury here. But we have a 51-yard field goal here to tie it. And that's going to be a miss. As I don't think our buddy has. I don't think he has enough. I don't think he has a big enough leg to kick that, so. Shout out kickers in recruiting. Try and get there. They're going to have to throw it away on 1st down. Special teams may be our weakest link besides the defensive line. And we guard everything. That's going to be a coverage sack. As we're going to call a timeout. Try and get the football back. Minnesota in their heyday were a pretty good football team back in the day. And I mean the 1930s. They're going to be going deep here as I get on Roderick and we try and break it up. That's going to be 4th and 17. And we're going to get the football back with 2 timeouts and 1 minute and 3 seconds left to play here in half number 1. What can we do here with Kevin Tyler? Just get a couple extra yards. Try and cut up field. That's okay. All we need is one good play over the middle of the field. I'm going to throw that to Kevin Tyler. That's a dot. It's okay, though. I liked the throw. I liked that he felt confident enough to throw that, but this may be a check down spot. Get that to Black. They're going to give us that every time. I'm going to use it, so. It says Holloway is cold, but I don't think so. Oh, we got to get out of there. We're going to have to punt the football. Yeah, we're going to have to punt the football. That's going to be a lousy kick from the punter. We're going to try and get in the backfield here. And throw to the flat. 2nd and 2. What is that guy's helmet? Who the heck told him his helmet looks good? Oh, I missed. It's going to be a 1st and 10. We're trying to avoid the field goal here. I don't want them to get a field goal. I don't want them to get any points. We get murdered right there, and they're going to call another timeout. They're not really in field goal range, per se. But I'm there with Underwood. They're going to have to throw it deep down the field. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Good breakup from our defense there. We're going to show blitz on the play. Oh, that's going to be an interception from Collins. Collins with the pick. Can we get a quick touchdown pass here? That would be really cool. They're going to drop 2 over the middle. All right, I just ran into a sack there. That was my fault. We're going to go out of halftime here. Up by 7 against ranked Minnesota here in the first game of year 2. And we're going to get right into the game here as we're going to kick it off here to Minnesota. They're going to get the ball back. Hopefully our defense can continue to play good football. Good tackle from 33. And we're going to continue to play aggressive on defense. They're not really running the ball much. It's going to be a run play there. Good tackles. We struggled last year with tackling the football. We're tackling the ball carrier, so. Tried to hit them there. He jukes me again. All right. I'm there. I'm the only defender left. We're going to have to get there. Can we get there? We can. It's going to be a 1st and 10. I tried to play a little bit aggressive there. That was maybe not the best. It's going to be a run. We miss. He stepped out right there. I thought for sure he stepped out. Give me a touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. Good defense from number 8. Oh my gosh, I literally was holding A. That's okay. The computer did that because I clicked run option, so. Good job to the computer, I guess. Hope you guys all had an amazing weekend. Take a knee here. I got coffee and water to drink today, so you guys, I hope you are all drinking something nice. We're going to get back to running the football because I think that's what worked. And that's a great pancake from our O-line. And we're going to get up and run the football again, and we're going to flip it. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Run the football. Good run. We get the first. And we're going to continue to run the ball. Until they creep down in the box, I'm going to run the football until they give us a coverage that's going to stop it. So, and we've done very well, and we get upended. That's okay, though. I think it'd be a good time for a wide receiver screen on 2nd and 10 if he's not being covered. He won't be covered. And that's a good blocks down the field. It's Fredericks with the first. I'm able to run my offense the way I like to run the offense. And I think that's been really huge. I like to run the football. And then when the defense shows me something, I like to run. I like to make my own play. So, like, you see what the defense is doing right now? If those players back out, if those linebackers back out, then I know that I can just throw it to B. He drops the football, but that's okay. We've been able to run the football all day. Come on, get one more block. Good run from Fairchild. 4th and 1. That's an awful spot. That's a terrible spot. I'm going to give Black an opportunity here. It's going to be Fredericks who gets the ball. Going to have a read option here as we are marching down the field, taking a lot of time off the clock. Fairchild. That's okay. 2nd and 11. That's a great throw and a great catch. I meant to throw it to McCray, but I pressed the wrong button because they were right on top of each other right there, and I didn't know which one was which. So, but I'm looking at Fredericks here. Fredericks, good throw. Almost outruns the corner, but we don't have that type of speed. We're not fast on offense. We're fast on defense, but good run from Fairchild. And he's going to get it all the way down. I'm gonna screen right here at the goal line to Kevin Tyler. See if Kevin Tyler can get a touchdown here. He tries to juke somebody. I try to give it a shot, but I think our best play maybe to spread this one out. 86 rushing yards, 170 passing yards, ravaging just under 7 yards per play. Our defense is playing pretty good against a ranked opponent. We just got to go out here and do our job. Nothing fancy. I want to get us. I like shallow cross. I feel good about shallow cross. Hurt is there, and if he's not there, we do have Harrison over the middle. And we're gonna get. Oh, I'm gonna lose my shit. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen, EA. And I can't get there, dude. What the fuck, EA? That just can't happen. That just can't fucking happen, dude. That's just ridiculous. I want y'all to get a chance to look at this, because this is... Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. Off the helmet... Caught. Alright. That's so stupid, bro. Try to get something there with 21. I like Black in the slot if he can get open. It's very possible. He doesn't. Ooh, good catch by McCray. Great route from McCray as well. We're down by 7. I thought we were winning. I guess they tied it. And that's Harrison with green grass ahead. Can anybody catch him? No, no one's going to catch him. It's going to be a touchdown on RPO. Mr. Harrison. Shout out Mr. Harrison. The sophomore. Good carry. And a good decision from our quarterback to hand the football off. And Minnesota is going to have a chance here to go down and win this football game. Can Harrison make a play? That'd be funny if he wouldn't make a play. Drag route. And we blow up the tight end there. Try and lock in for a second, guys. We got a tackle. Good tackle from Benson. I don't know if I like dime on 1st and 10. Gotta get a play. Gotta get the football there, guys. Good tackle from the secondary. I feel better about running man coverage now because we have the secondary that's pretty good. But we're going to put 36 on blitz. Let's see if we can get something going here. Good throw from the quarterback. It's going to be a 1st and 10. I'm there. Good tackle. They're marching down the field. Oh, they totally got me on the quarterback sneak. Oh, they got me completely. That's a good zone read. Good zone read from the quarterback. We got 3 timeouts, 2 minutes and 38 seconds to march down the field and hopefully tie this football game. But again, this is a ranked opponent, and we're only down by 7. We're coming off of a 4-8 season. We got a bid to the Sun Belt. So we're playing good football here, and I'm very surprised that it's been this good. I'm telling you to run a streak. Thank you, my friend. And that's going to be a wide open pass. Oh, it's going to be out of reach. Thought we had a step. Looks like they may be blitzing here. That's a terrible throw. We've had good throws all game, and there goes our quarterback showing his inexperience. Good play from the corner. Oh, we're going to tackle. With a 2-minute timeout. Excuse me. We try and hit. We try and hit him, but we can't. Why do we... He's switching that up right there. Injury timeout. Watch out. We may have a chance here, gentlemen and ladies. Over the middle. We able to get there. Call a timeout. This isn't going to be an easy one. This is not going to be an easy one. And they go up by 3. We need a touchdown, a field goal, and an onside kick. That's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask, but I feel good about some of them. That's going to be an interception because I'm a moron. That's my fault. The other one was my quarterback's fault. That one was my fault completely. Trying to get outside. We can't. They're going to walk in. Touchdown. Now we need 2 touchdowns. Well, 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Down by 17. It's all falling apart now. I'd have liked a good return there from Black. There goes our quarterback. Trying to get something on the carry. Tried to juke. Nothing there. Try and get something here. We'll try and score a touchdown. It's probably not going to happen, but call our last timeout. Oh, I tried to throw it to McRae. You got to force one there at the end. That's going to be the football game here. As we gave it everything we had. Gave it everything we had. Minnesota gets a good test, though. We're going to check out the stats. Tyrese Holloway, 213 yards, 60% completion percentage, a touchdown, and 4 interceptions. Not a good start. He had an interception problem last year when we played him, so not surprised, to be honest. But Malik Fairchild with a touchdown. Ty Harrison with a touchdown. Good play from him. Some good rushing stats, honestly. Receiving, LaShawn McRae, 115 yards, no touchdowns. But Caleb Black, 40 yards, a touchdown. Playing okay. Defensively, we had a sack and 1 interception from Noah Collins. So we're struggling. We're struggling on defense. But again, that was a Power 4 opponent at their house. And we still managed to march down the field, score a couple touchdowns, and do some good stuff. So that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to handle recruiting and then show you guys in the next one. But thank you guys so much for watching. And for me, that's going to be all. You guys take it easy. Later.